And when he shall die, take him, and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night. Lots of love, Dad. I don't know why Mum told him. It's only that they've agreed to be open with each other about all major decisions affecting the children. That's me and Matt. But this isn't a decision Dad can make. Only I can make this one. It's not about money either. £200. He thinks that £200 can just make it go away. Probably costs more than that anyway. He's so insensitive. Lots of love, Dad. Breakfast in our house is quite random. My dad left 6 months ago, so it's just me, Mum, and my kid brother, Matt. Mum's a nurse and works nights, so I have to get Matt's breakfast and pack lunch.
Matt, if you don't get out of bed now, I'm going without you.
I am out of bed. Anyway, if you didn't spend so long doing your face, maybe I would be able to get in here earlier.
Mum, do you know where my A3 sketchbook is?
Have you tried the utility room? Sorry, love. I feel I should be helping you more, but I didn't get in till 4. Matt, you be helpful to your sister. I don't want her late back on her first day. Oh, Anna, love, did you listen to the answer machine message from your dad?
No, what was that?
Came in about 8 before I went to work. I screened the call. Couldn't handle speaking to him last night.
Oh, what does he want?
He wants to change next weekend to the following weekend.
Oh, Mum.
I know, love. Typical of him to go changing things around. He only does it to catch me out.
Mum, I can't handle this. I may have a rehearsal that weekend. If I've got the part.
Oh, remember to text me if they put the cast list up.
Oh, I may not have the part.
What part?
Juliet.
Juliet who?
It's in Romeo and Juliet.
Juliet ugly then?
Come on, moron, let's get to the bus stop.
What about my breakfast?
Here.
Oh, thanks, sis. Love you.
Whatever.
Go on, off you go.
I guess Romeo and Juliet shouldn't figure in the great scheme of things, but I really wanted to play that part. And it changed my life. That's when I first met Andy. I'd been aware of him in Year 11, but I hadn't had much to do with him. I didn't think he'd be interested in someone like me. So I blame Shakespeare for all of this.
But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Okay, cool. That's great, Andy, thanks. Can we now jump to page 86? And I take thee at thy word, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love.
Everything seemed to click when we started to rehearse. It was easy to fancy him. I just remember thinking about how perfect it all was.
And when he shall die, take him, and cut him out in little stars, and he shall make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will fall in love with night. Oh God, poor Matt.
He'll be alright. Listen. Now that your parents are out,
Should we go and learn some of these lines then?
I could think of more entertaining things we could be doing.
Bare boards and a passion, Andrew. I need more commitment from you. Act 1, Scene 5.
Their lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant them. Lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from thy lips, by yours, my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips. Trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book. They could be back any time.
Come off it. Last time I was in couch, you had to wait 4 hours. Look, that was a bit, well, unplanned. What about you?
It's okay. I'm on the pill anyway, for my periods.
Oh, right. Good. See you tomorrow?
See you 7:30 tonight, Act 1, Scene 5.
Yeah, okay. Tonight.
And that was it. I didn't think much more about what had happened. I moved on. Then it began to dawn on me. You can sense your body going into another gear.
Please, no. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anna, I can't cope with this.
When I first found out I was pregnant, if I'm completely honest, I was in complete shock and I was in a state of panic.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I was absolutely delighted. I just thought, wow, I'm going to be a mother. I mean, I was 23 and I was absolutely over the moon. But I was a little bit scared to tell the father. I didn't know how he was going to react. But we danced around the room and we hugged and I was, absolutely.
My boyfriend at the time, he was very excited we were having a baby. And I couldn't understand why he was excited because it wasn't an exciting time for me. For the simple reason being, I felt like I really let my family down. First, a few minutes, he was very, surprised, yeah. But later, when I started speak about it with him, he said, "Oh, yeah, but you can't live with me. My house is better if I stay your house, yeah." And we speak, and 1 hour later, he said to me, "You know what? I don't like this baby."
Then very soon afterwards, a few weeks later, he sort of said, "It's not the right time. It's not the right time." What do you mean it's not the right time? I said, "Well, we can't yet. It's not right, and we have to go and find a house, and we've got to do this, and it's not going to work." So then my heart sank, and I just had this panic. If it's not the right time, that means I can't have this baby. I mean, if I can't have this baby, what do you mean can't have this baby? The baby's here,
So by your calculations, you're 6 weeks?
6.5. I know exactly when it was.
She was on the pill. Well, no method of contraception is fail-safe. If you're irregular about the way you take them or have an upset tummy, it can harm their effectiveness. It's important for you to understand that the changes that are happening in your body are to do with hormones. These changes often affect the way you feel and can stop you from thinking in a rational way. So, decisions about your future may be difficult to make. That's why you need help. If you make a decision to terminate the pregnancy, you must make that decision in the next 2 weeks. Try to make the decision based on what's best for you and your family.
We have talked a bit about it at home, and I think Anna's a little bit worried about the after effects if she should decide to terminate.
There's no fixed rules about this. Everyone reacts differently. You might feel a bit down, like you get before you start your period, but this won't last long, and you'll soon get back to normal. You'll probably forget all about it. You need to feel free to make the decision that's best for you. No one can make your mind up for you. If you make a decision to terminate the pregnancy, then come back to us and we will make all the necessary arrangements for you. You'd have your termination here.
And when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night.
I think when counsellors suggest that abortion have no after effect, that is the sort of misinformation and is completely... There's plenty of evidence to suggest that abortion does damage a woman, both physically and mentally or psychologically, if you want to put it that way. Abortion has many complications.
So I worked in a pregnancy counselling place where when they came for a test, that there are, you can have it adopted. You can, there are places where they help you financially. Friends always rally round once you're pregnant. At first, people are all sort of, oh, child, it's not the right time. But once you actually decide and say, look, I want to keep this baby, it's amazing how many people will come around you and help you.
It's all very well having principles and that, but this isn't just some school debate anymore. This is real. You've got to consider what impact this is going to have on your life. I mean, what about drama college? You're so young, Annie. We're so young. We've got a life to lead in uni and a bit of freedom at last, and a chance to be growing up without anyone telling us what to do. And you'd be saying goodbye to all of that. And what about a bloke? Be realistic, Annie. Who's going to want to take on a baby if it isn't his?
It's my fault. You always think it'll happen to someone else. Look, I've been thinking. After everything that's happened, it might be better if we cooled off for a bit. You might be able to make the right decision if I wasn't around.
Look, love, I'm not judging you. I'm no angel myself. You have to think what's best for you. I know it's hard, but we'll support you whatever decision you make. And just remember, I will love you no matter what.
I heard what you were saying to Mum. I shouldn't have listened. Sorry. But I just wanted to say that it is a baby, not just cells. And if you have it, I will help and stuff. Because I'll be its uncle. I'll even change its nappies at night if you're tired.
And it'll be okay. Because it'll be part of our family. And we'll all take it in turns. Don't worry about Dad. He's a mess. He never could make the right decisions. That's why I left. But I know you will. And I know this sounds a bit sad. Don't expect to hear it from me often. But I do love you.
Let's go home.
I wish I'd thought more deeply about the whole thing before I'd slept with Andy. Apart from anything else, from now on, my life will be different whatever I decide. If I have the baby,
Mum? Mum, I think it's happening.
Hello, darling. How are you? Oh, Anna, she's so cute. She's already changed and it's only been 2 weeks since I last saw her. Here, I brought you something to make you feel better.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, everyone sends their love.
Who's everyone?
Miss Dickinson, Mr. Appleby, the girls in the netball squad, the cast.
How's Andy?
Haven't you seen him?
He doesn't want to see Grace. He's moved on.
Mene.
No, I don't blame him. I mean, he didn't want it to work out like this. No 18-year-old guy wants this kind of responsibility.
I know, but you might at least think he wants to see his own daughter.
How's Romeo and Juliet?
Oh, it's cool. Tammy's not as good as you would have been, though.
I could have played that part, you know.
I know.
I really wanted to play it. Now, I'll never get the opportunity. Because as far as I know, Juliet didn't have stretch marks, bags under her eyes and a constant trail of dribble on her shoulder.
Come on, Annie. Everyone thinks you're brilliant.
I'm sorry, Luce. I'm just so tired.
I know.
She wakes 4 or 5 times every night.
I know, but look at her. She's so perfect. Your mummy's brilliant, isn't she, Gracie? She's the best mummy in the world. You know, Annie, seeing you and Gracie like this, I can't believe I tried to persuade you to, you know.
It's okay, you're only trying to help.
I know, but I often think about that. I wake up in the night with one of those cringe moments, and I'm sorry.
Listen, it's not easy, Luce. I've lost a lot. I've had to put everything on hold. I mean, Mum's great, but she works nights, and it's hard for her to have a baby around. If she hadn't have been so great, I might have had to put her up for adoption. But we all love her, you know? Especially Matt. And I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if I'd made a different decision.
She won't always be so dependent on you. You'll get your life back, and by the time you're getting your life back, I'll be going through all this, and you'll be able to help me and stop me from getting all depressed. You'll be an expert by then. Oh, that reminds me, Miss Cole wants to know if you're coming to school and talk to the childcare GCSE class.
Oh, I don't think I could do that. I wouldn't know what to say.
You're brilliant with her. Just tell them what it's like being a mum. They'll love it.
Well, yeah, I guess I could do that. It'd be nice to come back in and see everyone. And you're right. She's so perfect.
This is Olivier. This is my son. He's next week he finished 1 year. This is the best. This is the best man in my life. Yeah, he look after me all the time. And we are very, very happy together.
I really want to be Juliet, but Shakespeare didn't write the bit about her being 5 months pregnant. Having a baby is such a commitment. Wouldn't it be easier just to get rid of it?
Hi Anna. All right, time to go down now. If I just check your name, Van, please, can you confirm your name and date of birth for me, please?
Yeah, it's Anna Bevan, 21st of April 1990.
Lovely. Okay, you ready? Okay, we won't be long, all right? Okay.
When I left, I think because it's been so long, and what I didn't really say, I actually had my termination at 17 weeks. So that baby was fully formed, well developed. It was the feeling of, as I said, you know, where is my baby? You know, basically, I wanted that baby back, and I knew I couldn't go back to undo what I just did.
It felt like you weren't whole anymore. You weren't yourself. It was not, you know, the Sophia that went in was not the Sophia that came back. It was a different person. And something hardened inside you to be able to cope with it. You go sort of, I don't know, you just feel, if only I just pretend this hasn't happened, and, you know, I can be the same again, but you can't. You can never be the same person again, you know.
I think it was just this sense of rage and anger I had within me. I didn't want to see the friends, or the people I called friends, everybody I knew who contributed or sort of pressured me or sort of given me a sort of advice to go through with this. I knew they weren't my real friends.
And what started so wonderful, thinking, oh, I'm going to be a mother and, you know, we're going to be together, and then suddenly finding out that I had nothing. I did this all for nothing. And I just gathered the pieces, threw myself in work, drank a bit more, went from boyfriend to boyfriend, and trying to find really that one person that would change things, that there were nice men.
Okay, that was brilliant. Will, when you lean over there, make sure that you lean over a bit further, otherwise the light doesn't get you. Yeah? Okay, Anna, make sure that you don't go up that step too far to the right, otherwise we lose sight of you, yeah? Okay, cool. Otherwise, everyone else, that was pretty damn good. We're gonna run it again when you're ready.
This is nice. Is there anywhere I could try this on?
Yeah, it's just through there.
Oh, thanks.
I could take him for a moment if you want.
Oh, it's okay, thank you.
No, really, I'll be here all the time, so...
Well, I suppose it's just for a minute. Oh, thanks. This is so lovely. I know if I don't try it on now, I never will. Thanks a lot.
Hello, baby. Hello.
Shh, don't cry. Pick him up if you like. He's probably just tired.
Please don't cry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have left him. You didn't mean to. It's okay. Excuse me. Can I have my baby back, please? It's all right.